What's going on, guys? It's LtBuzzLitebeer, and in today's The Division video, I wanted to give you a quick rundown of the newly introduced Loadout system for your UI. Unfortunately, this feature is currently only available to PC players on the update 1.6.1 PTS, but rumor has it that future PTS launches will be available on console as well as PC, so here's to hope for my console brethren. Update 1.6.1 will introduce no new content, but will be full of quality of life features and bug fixes that have needed addressing for some time. However, the centerpiece for this update will be the implementation of Loadouts, which will allow players to save different configurations of gear sets, skills, and talents, and then through the click of a button, be able to switch to said saved loadout through the Loadouts tab in your user interface. This has been a quality of life function that the community has been inquiring about for some time, and I am honestly shocked it has taken the devs at Massive so long to implement this seemingly simple function. In my humble opinion, Loadout should have been coded into the UI from launch day, and this type of functionality is nothing new, as I can remember using them in past games as far back as Modern Warfare 2 and Skyrim. At the current time, there are only 6 loadout slots available, but for most players this will be more than enough. Players only need to equip their entire loadout with the correct weaponry, weapon mods, gear pieces, gear mods, performance mods, skills, and talents, and then save to one of the 6 available slots. At this time, you are unable to give your loadouts custom names, but can choose from either the standard Alpha, Beta, Charlie, etc., or use one of the preset names from the library, like short range, DPS, long range, etc. Weapons, gear pieces, and mods can be shared across different loadouts as indicated from the icon at the top of the mod, and if you do switch to a new loadout, the shared pieces will be swapped over to your current loadout if you have saved them as such. A quick point of interest: the gear that is saved in your loadouts must be in your current character inventory at the time of switching. Gear that was saved to a loadout and then removed from your character's inventory to, say, your stash will not be moved from the stash back to your character. If you have removed gear from your character to your stash, or even have sold or broken it down for mats, your loadout will show as incomplete until you retrieve the saved pieces or replace them with new pieces. If you choose to replace missing gear items, you will need to save and confirm this new loadout to overwrite the previous one. The last point about loadouts is how they function when in combat, and it is important to understand you must wait until you are out of combat to select another loadout. If you do attempt to switch while in combat, your other loadouts are not available to select and will simply not work. Once all enemy threats have been eliminated, your saved loadouts will appear live instead of grayed out, and you will have the ability to switch. It is also important to know that there is currently a short timer on your cooldowns for switching loadouts, as rapidly switching back and forth is not an option. And finally, if any of your skills are on cooldown, you will need to wait for them to finish before attempting a loadout switch, which will prevent players from skill spamming by rapidly switching between loadouts to reset skill cooldowns. This is the preliminary launch of this new loadout system and could be changed prior to update 1.6.1 going live on all platforms. If you have any questions about specific items or functionality for loadouts, please leave them in the description below and I will do my best to test or confirm your specific questions or issues. As always, if you could take the time to rate the video with a huge thumbs up, it would be greatly appreciated. If you want some more LtBuzzLitebeer and my YouTube content in your life, make sure to pound that sub button and follow me on Twitter at LtBuzzLitebeer. And remember, for my channel, likes, comments, subs are loved. Until my next Division video, this has been LtBuzzLitebeer saying peace out.